So today I bring something completely different to you guys. Who doesn't love an award-winning kitchen and home transformation? Everybody does, and that's what we have for you today. Greenwich, Connecticut home transformation. This kitchen won the A-list award for best kitchen transformation. The owners, who I actually sold this property to a couple of years ago, are so gracious to allow us and our cameras in here to talk about the transformation and everything that's taken place. Before we get into the kitchen, quick backstory on this whole thing. When I was listing this property, it was a traditional home in backcountry Greenwich, Connecticut. These are big lots, 10+ acres, beautiful, iconic Greenwich properties back here. Privacy is a must, and they hold a ton of character. Their elegance was kept prestigious by the property owners. This home needed a ton of renovations because it hadn't been updated since the 80s when it was built. Our idea was to market this property, which we did amazing marketing for, and to hold an event where we had music, we had art, we had a lot of people who were interested buyers come and tour the property and see what it was like at night. The current owners came to the event, they fell in love with the property, and one thing led to another, a deal was made, and they owned the property. So this is a kitchen transformation video, and I'm gonna show it to you in detail, but I wanna show you the rest of the house. We'll have before and after so you guys can kind of understand what has happened here. These are brand new floors that are put in, and this particular room was very dated, needed updating. Look at the furniture that was put in now and the courage to use color and make it pop. So let's go through the rooms somewhat quickly because I do want to get you to the kitchen. But this room really showcased the back patio with there's a pool, 10 acres, ton of natural light cascading in. They did a great job with the paint colors. Again, the furniture, interior design, awesome. No, wait. Before you get to the kitchen, come on. You gotta see the rest of it. Bathroom, insane. The artwork framing the rooms and the hallways are great. This was a bright green room that they now put this lacquer polish finish on it. And now it's purple and perfect. So this room is great. The dining room, green, beautiful, ton of natural light come in through your French doors, and boom, everything opens up. That 10 acres, especially in the middle of winter, there's no leaves on the trees, you can see straight through. And then you actually have the old ruins there on the property with the pool. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. So this was a very traditional Greenwich, Connecticut library. Dark woods all around, kind of big bookshelves, and I love the transformation in the colors that they use, and they made it kind of like what we virtually staged it as, because when we were listing and selling the house, it was vacant. There was nothing inside of the house, there was no furniture, so we kind of had to bring in furniture virtually that some real estate agents do to kind of give people an idea of what it could be. They took this idea and they kind of ran with it and knocked it out of the park. Are you ready for the kitchen? All right, let's check it out. Wow, it worked. The kitchen is spectacular. Designed by Morgan Harrison. We have so many details to get into this kitchen, but I cannot explain to you how much of a change this is from the original kitchen. And again, you're gonna see before and after. Okay, so before, the biggest thing was there was a wall here, and this was not open. And when they knocked out this wall, you can see so much, and they were able to use this kitchen area, sitting area, breakfast nook space so much better. We're gonna get into the beautiful brass in the wine cellar, and this window that was kind of more expanded out so that you can see straight out more, the wine rack. The fact that they widened this door, now you can see straight through, and the design, it is awesome. Where do we get started here? First thing I would say is there is a ton of mid-century modern elements and themes in here in this design. You could tell that the owners and the designer kind of went with that. Let's start with the center of the kitchen, which is the island. Originally, there was an island here, and then there was like an island kind of thing here. And to put a big island right here and knock everything out, so smart, such a great use of this space, and just makes the eye line so much better. So what's creating this super sleek look is the Bianca white Carrara marble and the navy blue cabinets down here in the island that are by Sterling Cabinetry. Behind me, you have these windows that we talked about. They were enlarged and it opens it up. So now you can see the pool, the old ruins, and the garden behind us. Flanking the sink on the right and the left and the refrigerator is this German antique glass mirror that was sought after specifically by the owners from the designer. It is spectacular. Check this out, look, 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 look. It's also in the fridge. This thing is cool. So the artwork behind me that kind of frames the room and all around the house, you'll see this, is by Linda Coletta. They are beautiful. So there's a theme in this kitchen. It is embrace the brass, and brass is very in now, especially for mid-century modern renovations. All Wolf high-end appliances. Look at the brass and all the knobs. This is the original hood from the original kitchen that they kept, and then they added this brass to it to make it look really spectacular. I wonder how many people out there watching know what this is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, so leave a comment below if you know what this actually is and what this actually does. I'm gonna be surprised to see who comments. So there's brass everywhere, brass in all the handles, brass in the faucet pieces, brass in all the fixtures. Embrace the brass. They hit it out of the park. Even brass on the stools down here on the chairs. Perfect. So the way you can think about it is with all of this brass, people have jewels and they have jewelry. This is like a jewelry box, kitchen jewelry box with all the brass really sparkling. Two really cool elements, the pendant lighting, and the stools are from RH, and they have the brass, and then the brass pendant lighting is from Robert Abbey. On this countertop, you do have the main country sink with obviously the brass fixtures. There's a second smaller sink over there, but this is really cool how the cabinets are not glossy. They're kind of a matte finish that really makes these brass pieces really pop. Now, on the countertop, you actually have two dishwasher spots. One, two, and in houses today that are luxury properties, most kitchens are gonna be coming with two dishwashers, and that's just gonna be becoming standard now. So the crown jewel of this kitchen is actually a repurposed pantry that's been turned into a wine room. Check it out. How cool is this? I mean, this just yells luxury. I love it. And I love the brass that's accented by the cabinetry up here over this island. The lighting in here and just the way that this feels is just so cool. This is such a creative way to reinvent your pantry. This house, the way they've renovated it, has more than enough pantry space and cupboard space, but to take this and create this huge wine room or this wine pantry here, basically what it is, and just keeping the brass theme substantial. Again, luxury, elegant, mid-century modern, perfect. This was a breakfast nook here. So they had like the padded, remember this was like up, there's a padded seating. They redid all the flooring and this was all walled off. So there was a door that went here, this was all walled off. Obviously this is all open now. Brass all over the place. They made it work though. Vintage Murano glass feather chandelier illuminates the table. It's got glass, lucite, and brass in there. So to keep the elegance and vibe of the entire kitchen, they did the navy blue chairs and there's more brass on the bottom of the chairs and underneath holding up the glass table. Now, I think all of you know why it is the award-winning kitchen in Greenwich for the A-List magazine. So I want to take out a quick second before we wrap up here and give credit to all the great people that worked in creating this amazing space. Morgan Harrison, Sterling Custom Cabinetry, the Iron Designers, and Linda Coletta for the artwork. Thank you everyone for coming on this tour with us in this amazing home and kitchen transformation. This award-winning kitchen was fabulous. Thank you so much to the owner for allowing us to bring in the cameras. And ladies and gentlemen, till we tour again.